with a series where everyone could still win the championship, with 2 events to go, one of them being this event, Bocce. As you see, it's been quite the event season so far. Why not start with the penultimate event with Bocce? Hello everybody, I'm Bluie, your commentator. Right now, it's been quite the close season. Sneaky Strawberries only lead by 1 point over the Caribbean Clouds. Percussion People, Groovy Gamers, and Nectarines also in the fight. All the way down to Party Clowns, and then, man, Purple Hearts with 2 golds in a row. Who knows, they might be able to go through 3. Bocce here, it's exactly like regular Bocce if you know the rules, but I'll explain for you why. The Tetsugus and Cosmo Kings will run because, well, yeah, they are here for the test team for this event and the relay event. Go watch it if you haven't. So you can see the Polino rolls down. It's got its place. We're waiting for the Tetsugus. Oh no, Cosmo Kings it looks like will be first. I guess it's random. Cosmo Kings get pretty close. The goal is to get your team's marble as closest as possible. Cosmo Kings, it looks like they're closer and Tetsugus come, and they're pretty close. Cosmo Kings down again. Ooh, even closer. That improves to them. Very impressive job by them. Now they have the lead, and Tetsugus come down. And I think they took the lead, did they? Yes, they sure did. The arrow down there will point to the leader. Cosmo King's not really closer. Let's see, the Tetsugus is going to bring down their third, and gets that Cosmo King marble closer, but still with them in the lead. Here come the Cosmo Kings. Ooh, pretty bad off. Went right through, right in the needle there. Tetsugus still with the lead. And Tetsugus come back down. Being strong so far as long as that marble stays in its position. Cosmo Kings bring one down pretty close to it. And Tetsugus come down again. It's not going to be enough. And I believe all 5 marbles ran. And Tetsugus will win this one. Here's your bracket so far. Where is your team at? And who have you been rooting for this season? Comment it down below. Now to start Heat 1, Swirl Spies will go against Team Blue. Quite the interesting group. As the Paulino rolls down. Roll. Ooh, very far, actually, to the furthest part of the arena. Who's going to go first? It'll be Team Blue. Not that close, but it's still closest because, well, no one's ran yet. Swirl Spies come down and gets it even closer. Now they have the lead. What about the third? It's like second Team Blue. Gets their pushes their marble to get it closer. Swirl Spies coming down. And, ooh, that's actually pretty impressive. I think it's closer. Not sure. Team Blue's third marble come down. And it gets even closer. And they have taken the lead. What about the Swirl Spies? Coming down. And, wow, that's impressive. They've retaken the lead. Team Blue, they're getting anticipated to come down. And, yes, looks like they will be the next one. And that's not too good. Swirl Spies not going to do enough to improve. Team Blue, I believe they got one more. Can they take the lead? No, they cannot. So Swirl Spy doesn't even need to do much because they've won. Yeah. Pushes that Team Blue closer, but it won't matter. So 9th through 16th will depend on how far that their closest marble was. And for example, for Team Blue, it was 2.97 inches. Swirl Spies move on to the quarterfinals. Now, Groovy Gamers are going to face off the Purple Hearts. Purple Hearts have been kind of on a hot streak. I'm talking 2 goals after a terrible season. Sheesh. Ooh, the Polino coming down. And that's pretty impressive, actually. All the way down there. Well, it doesn't matter where it places as long as we get close to it. And here we are, ready to go for our second heat. This is going to be a long event. Purple Hearts, not too shabby at all. What about the Groovy Gamers? What can they do? Ooh, pretty far off there. Not too great. Purple Hearts with the lead. Ooh, Purple Hearts really doing well. They improved it there. Hopefully they can keep it up. Groovy Gamers not going to do anything. As a matter of fact, it's further. No, not further away. They definitely got it closer, but not enough to take the lead. Purple Hearts! Jeez, really pushing in there. Contact made. And it causes a bit of collisions. Groovy Gamers, ooh, not too good. Groovy Gamers, like they're almost trying to lose here. Purple Hearts come down, not enough momentum there. What can they do here? The Groovy Gamers about to come up and, ooh, pushes that Purple Heart closer. It's like they want them to win. As the Purple Hearts come down, not going to improve whatsoever, but Groovy Gamers, it's going to be a long shot for them to win. And yeah, they're not going to do much here. And it's going to be Purple Hearts getting the win with ease. And Ruby Gamers 4.27. Yikes, that is not too good compared to the demonstration. Well, at least Team Blue's run. Now, Caribbean Clouds are going to face the Sugar Rush. Sugar Rush currently in the back here. I'm talking dead last. Wait for the Polino to roll down. Let's see what it can do. And nice. Not too far this time. Now, as we're getting ready to go. And the gates, our first marble about to come. And I believe it's coming down. And yeah, Caribbean Clouds, pretty decent first run, I'd say. That's looking like a good benchmark to start things off. Sugar Rush come down, not going to be enough, but only barely. Sugar Rush definitely have potential here. As Caribbean Clouds come down again, pushes theirs just briefly. Still going to be them in the lead. Sugar Rush, here they come. It pushes theirs to the Polino, right on it. Wow, that's good teamwork right there. Hopefully we see that for the Caribbean Clouds or any other team. Not too great from their third. Here come the Sugar Rush, not going to be enough momentum. Ooh, Caribbean Clouds, some urgency there. Not going to be enough, however, still. Ooh, Sugar Rush really threading the needle there. That must have been very hard to do. As it pushes that marble ever so closer, Caribbean Clouds not going to do enough here. It's going to be really hard to master that there. They're probably going to have to push that Sugar Rush around. Not sure if the laws of physics will agree with that. And it's already over. Sugar Rush easily going to take the win. A 1.71 inches away from the Polino. Their closest marble is, but it's still not good enough. Now, Gold Givers are going to face the Percussion People. This has probably been a long rivalry. The two yellow teams getting ready to go. See what they can do. And as you can see, Polino rolls down, and time to start things off. We'll win this round. Getting ready to go. And Gold Givers, it looks like they'll be the first one to come down. And wow, pretty impressive job. But can Percussion People do better? Percussion People do better, and they've taken the lead back. Well, not taking it back, just taking the lead in general. What can the second Gold Giver do? Oh, pretty impressive, but not going to be enough here. Percussion People, ooh, not going to be enough there. Waiting for the third Gold Giver. May take them a while to get back in the lane and go down, so yeah. Ooh, not looking great for the Gold Givers right now. Percussion People, they do have a slight lead, and I think it might improve. Although it might go good for defense. What can the fourth Gold Giver do? And, oh no, disaster strikes. Percussion People hitting that Polino like it's a bell. Gold Givers really needing to improve here. Ooh, that was a bad play for the Percussion People marble. That one at least, but Gold Givers, they touch it. But I'm not sure if it'll hold. Gold Givers bring their fid down, and Percussion People, they have one final shot. Can they knock it away? No. I am not sure who won. Oh, look at that! It's actually not that close. Gold Givers barely didn't touch it, but it was pretty close, judging by the camera angle. But Percussion People will be taking the win and move into the quarterfinals, unfortunately for Gold Givers. Ooh, 0.3 of an inch off. That is very, very unfortunate. However, it's a good try by them. Now for our fifth heat, we got the Fiery Falcons facing the Cobalt Rollers. These two have been pretty okay. Cobalt Rollers yet to get a medal though, so hopefully they can improve. As we're getting ready for the Polino to roll down, let's see where it places. Coming down, and well, it really don't matter where it is, but nice to know where it's at. As we're waiting for our first marble to come down. It'll be the Fiery Falcons marble, and that's actually very impressive. It rolls off to the right. That's a pretty good start. But what can the Cobalt Rollers do? Oh, is that closer? Yes, it is. The arrow points to them. They take the lead. But what can the Fiery Falcons do to take it back? Not even close to it. Although that's a great place to play defense on. Here come Cobalt Rollers, pushes it over. They still have the lead. Fiery Falcons up next, I believe. Coming down. Ooh, goes right through the middle. Still the Cobalt Rollers with the lead. Those marbles are going to have to get by those three if they want a shot at becoming the best. Cobalt Rollers don't generate enough momentum there. They're not going to have a better position. Fiery Falcons and Cobalt Rollers get pushed by another Fiery Falcon marble. Still that Cobalt Roller marble in the lead. Oh, I believe one more team member left. Fiery Falcons not even close. And it doesn't look like they're going to win this one as long as Cobalt Rollers don't screw it up, and they don't. Cobalt Rollers will be moving on to the quarterfinals. 1.48 gap for the Fiery Falcons. Of course, it's that top marble. Good job by everyone. It was basically the first marble of each team that really got them. Now, Heat 6. Ruby Rangers are going to face the Key Limes. Key Limes have been trending up, and Ruby Rangers haven't done much. Well, since tag. But, yeah, we're going to have to see how they roll. Polino does do good here. Of course, again, it don't matter. Ruby Ranger, Key Limes, let's see who wins. Ruby Rangers come down, and wow, pretty impressive job. Although it's not really that close. Oh, Key Limes, really good job there. Goes right towards it. Oh, but the Ruby Rangers trying to take them back. Pushes them off, and it does get their team closer, but not close enough. Key Limes basically touching it. Key Limes come down and plays it. Wow, 2 marbles touching it. That really does good for them. Ruby Rangers aren't going to get close enough. Key Limes about to send down their 3rd marble. What will it do? Key Limes are not going to get anywhere close to it compared to the other 2. Still looking like a pretty good fight here. Ruby Rangers come down. Not going to be enough. Key Limes an easy win so far. The Ruby Rangers could come back. They only got 1 more marble to go for each team. Key Limes come down, and it's not going to be enough. 1 more marble left. Who will take it? Coming down. Ooh, Key Limes impact most of the marbles. Still won't be enough. Oh, by the way, the 5th Ruby Ranger didn't even make it up to the camera. That's embarrassing. 1.01 loss for the Ruby Rangers. That's how far away they were. Now, Saltwater Crocodiles facing the Party Clowns. Heat 7 of 8 for today. Of course, there will be quarterfinal, semifinal, and final. Oh, and a bronze medal match. As that ball, the Polino comes down. Pretty good spot right in the middle. We're getting ready to start the matchup. Party Clowns are fighting for a championship, by the way. So, of course, they need to do well. Saltwater Crocodiles get pretty close to it. What can the Party Clowns do about it? And it looks like barely not going to be close enough to get it. Saltwater Crocodiles, whoa! Great play there, pushing him right towards the Polino. That is great teamwork. The Party Clowns not going to give up. They push him right behind him. Oh, we're waiting for the next Saltwater Crocodile. Not even close. Goes way left. Not going to be playing on anything so far. Here comes Party Clowns. Not going to be enough. 3 marbles have ran for each team. Saltwater Crocodiles pushes the Party Clowns. Oh no, that is disaster. Party Clowns. Ooh, pushes him in close, but the same thing goes with the Saltwater Crocodiles. I am not sure who's going to win this. Although it is showing the Party Clowns down below. That could be them winning. As they all have run 5 marbles, and I believe... Oh, look at that! There's a slight gap between the Polino and the Saltwater Crocodiles. Wow, that's close. 0.01 of an inch. That's 1/100th of an inch. Oh, that's how close it was. And a win for the Party Clowns. Now here's an interesting lineup. We have the Sneaky Strawberries facing the Nectarines, but Sneaky Strawberries are leading the standings so far. But only just barely. We might have a close championship fight this season. Of course, it's the first season. That would be great. Polino rolls down. Right where it is. We're just anticipating for the Sneaky Strawberries and Nectarines to fight. Well, this is mostly a calm sport. Of course, you know these marbles are competing for it. Sneaky Strawberries a very good first one. Very close. Nectarines! Oh, they threaded the needle, but it still didn't work out. They're further away. Sneaky Strawberries, a very good play. Hitting right off that marble to aim for the Polino. They have the lead still. Nectarines go right where that first marble went. Oh, Sneaky Strawberries push it right out. Sneaky Strawberries are doing absolutely awesome. They want to confirm the championship, even though it's not all that likely. Nectarines thread the needle. Sneaky Strawberries gonna try to play on them. Nectarines come down, very good job, but still not gonna be enough. See if Sneaky Strawberries can improve their score. Ooh, pretty good place for defense though. I believe Nectarines, yeah, they have 1 more, and yeah, it's not gonna be enough. Sneaky Strawberries will be taking the win. That could also impact the championship though. Ooh, yeah, 0.98. Nectarines are probably going to get a good spot in the 9th through 16th, which will come on in just a minute. Good job, the Stinky Strawberries. They are moving to the quarterfinals. And yeah, here's the 9th through 16th. Saltwater Crocodiles with that 0.100th of an inch gap will get them 7 points. And unfortunately for the Groovy Gamers, they're going to be placing last. There are your heats, and we are ready to go. Swirl Spies are going to face the Purple Hearts. Let's see what they can do. Swirl Spies are yet to win a medal. Them and the Cobalt Rollers are the only ones with that record. The Polino gets ready to roll down. Here it comes. And a pretty impressive job. Purple Hearts, Swirl Spies, we're going to have to see which one's better, and we'll move to the semifinals. Swirl Spies roll down, not all that close. But it is enough for the lead because, well, they're the only marble on the board. What will the Purple Hearts do, though? If they roll down? Ooh, is that closer? Yes, it is! Wow. Might have to measure the geometry there. Swirl Spies not enough to push. Of course, that could have gotten them the lead. Purple Hearts come down, threading the needle, and takes an even better spot. Swirl Spies gonna have to do something about it. I guess it ain't gonna be now because they accidentally pushed the Purple Hearts. I'm not even sure if that's on accident, but I guess it is. Purple Hearts not too great of a push there, or a roll down there. Still, anything can happen. Swirl Spies roll down, and not gonna improve. They actually push their marble just a slightly bit towards the Polino. Purple Hearts push the Swirl Spies, but it still ain't enough. They're really just trying to play catch-up here at this point. Swirl Spies, all of them bunched up at the moment. No one is seeming to fight the Purple Hearts, as it's just like a huge ball pit around there. A bloodbath. And wow, 5.23 gap for the Swirl Spies. That's the worst we've seen all day. And Purple Hearts are easily moving to the semis. Impressive job by them. As we're getting ready for the Polino to roll down, let's see where it lands this time. Ooh, pretty good place right in the middle. It's a good place. Now, who will win the Sugar Rush? Of course, in last place in the standings. And Percussion People haven't been doing too shabby. Of course, they won 2 golds in a row, I believe, in archery and funnel endurance. And Sugar Rush, not too bad there. Percussion People also joined, and it's not going to be enough. Just about his camera angle, and I don't think so. Sugar Rush hit right off the Polino, but it's still them in the lead. What can the Percussion People do? Ooh, not so bad at all. But wait a minute, it moves it right towards the Sugar Rush. And it was moved enough to where they have taken the lead. Percussion People, not looking great. Sugar Rush does go to the right a little bit too much. Percussion People come, and that's good enough for the lead. They take the lead. But the real question is, can they hold it? Here come the Sugar Rush, not going to be enough, just briefly. Now what can the Percussion People's 4th marble do? Pretty good. It's a good place to play defense. But what can the Sugar Rush do? Not going to be enough. The Percussion People, they can basically just do whatever the frick they want. And yeah, they come down and push it towards them. Pretty good run for the Percussion People here. And 1.44 is the gap for Sugar Rush. It was still a decent try, I admit it. Now, for quarterfinal 3 of 4, we got Cobalt Rollers facing the Key Limes. And quite the season for these two. Of course, Cobalt Rollers yet to get a medal. This might be their chance. That and the next event, elimination is the finale. Polino rolls down into a pretty decent position. We'll see how these teams can do, getting as close to it as possible. Cobalt Rollers not terrible at all. It's actually pretty good. What can the Key Limes do? Ooh, bunts right off it. Is that enough for the lead? No, it is not. Only briefly, though. And Cobalt Rollers get a beautiful play there, hitting right off their marble. And it puts them straight towards the Polino. Key Limes not... Ooh, that's pretty bad. Goes right through the middle and off into the distance. What can the Cobalt Rollers do? Pretty decent. Oh, it moves them right towards the Key Limes, but they still have the lead. The only thing is them bumping it. Cobalt Rollers get bumped all the way into that Key Limes marble. It just helps them, though. Now, Cobalt Rollers, here they come. Ooh, pretty good. Key Limes anticipating for them to come down and goes right behind that Cobalt Roller marble. Key Limes still got a chance. They got 1 marble to go right after the Cobalt Rollers. Here they come. Great place to play defense. Can the Key Limes pull off a miraculous move and take the win? No, they cannot. Oh, they might have, but no, I don't think they did. Yeah, Cobalt Rollers get the win. 1.37 was the gap for the key limes. That's actually pretty good. Now, Party Clowns are going to face the Sneaky Strawberries. This might be a match we've been waiting for. We have the leaders in the standings and a team who's been very consistent. Well, not really for the mid-pack for the Party Clowns, but of course, they got a podium in the last event, so that helped them. As you can see, the Plino, pretty good. Let's see how the marbles do. Party Clowns not too close to it, but it takes the lead. Sneaky Strawberries roll down, goes right towards it, and they do take the lead. Recons are going to have to give it a good shot. Ooh, what will it be? Pushes it. Still ain't enough, though. What can the Sneaky Strawberries do? Coming down. Pushes it even closer, but not all that much. Looking like a pretty close group here. Ooh, Party Clowns! With a good play, hits right off of their teammates and sends it closer. And Sneaky Strawberries, an even bigger mistake. They send another marble even closer to that. Sneaky Strawberries, ooh, good push, but it's not enough to take the lead. Party Clowns send theirs down. Their fourth marble, I believe, and yeah. Each team's got one marble left to go. Who will take it? Here come the Strawberries. Ooh, not all that great. Party Clowns don't even need to do much, and that's what they do. Barely nudging off that Sneaky Strawberry marble, and it will be a win for them. That could impact the championship altogether. 2.91. That is not too great. But we'll have to see how it goes with the 5th through 8th. They placed 7th. Royal Spies were the only ones that were worse than them. They get 8th and 8th points. Good job to Key Limes, though. They get top 5. Sugar Rush 6. They really needed that one. But now, the finale. Purple Heart. I mean, not the finale, my bad. Semifinals. Of course, this is one of 2. And the loser goes to the bronze medal match, and the winner goes to the gold medal match for the gold in Bocce. But it's Purple Hearts and Percussion People facing them off. Ooh, the Polino rolls down. Not too bad at all. And now, let's see which one of these marbles teams are worthy for the final. Purple Hearts! That's impressive. Goes right on the bar to take the lead. Percussion People are very good too. Barely not going to take the lead though. This is looking like a pretty close heat altogether. Purple Hearts don't generate enough momentum for that one. And it's not going to impact the results. Percussion People do get way closer than that marble, but it's still not enough to take the lead. What can the Purple Hearts do? Pushes their marble and that actually ruined their trajectory. Still them in the lead. Here come the Percussion People. Ooh, nudges that Purple Heart marble. Still them in the lead. Here come the Purple Hearts again, and not going to do great. Percussion People. Ooh, not going to play anything. Still Purple Hearts in the lead. Oh, nudges the marbles. And I think they still have the lead. Percussion People. Not going to get it. It's over. And that was a little bit further than we thought. Purple Hearts still get the win by hitting the Polino. They're going to go fight for the gold. Percussion People are going to go to the 3rd place match to fight for the bronze. Now, next up, we have the Cobalt Rollers facing the Party Clowns. Who can win this one? This is going to be quite the interesting heat. And we're off. Hits the wall. That's kind of interesting right there. Oh, open space there. Cobalt Rollers roll down. Not going to be too great. Party Clowns coming down. Not going to be enough either, though. Cobalt Rollers. It's not that big of a gap, though. It's a pretty big gap, actually. Party Clowns takes the lead. Okay, that nudge from the Cobalt Rollers was a huge mistake. And Party Clowns get it even closer. Cobalt Rollers are trying their darndest to get the win. Cobalt Rollers, not enough momentum. This has happened a lot. Party Clowns come down. Not going to impact anything, just hits the Cobalt Rollers right there. Here come the Cobalt Rollers yet again. Not going to do enough. Party Clowns looking for an easy win. Not over yet though. Wow! Right through there. And may have another good one playing defense. Cobalt Rollers' 5th marble. Comes down decently. But still, Party Clowns, they're going to get the win. Yeah. Good job to the Party Clowns here. They're going to move to the final match. And Cobalt Rollers, they can fight for a podium still. They're going to go to the bronze medal match. All they have to do is beat the percussion people. Which, speaking of that, it is in our next heat. Yes, it's the third place match. For the bronze position, who will get it? We're about to find out. We'll wait for the Polino to come down. Pretty decent place, but it depends. How will these marbles aim for it? Percussion people? Ooh, that ain't bad at all. That's actually pretty good. What can the Cobalt Rollers do? They come down. Even closer, I think. Yes, they are. Wow, pretty impressive job by them. What can the percussion people do? Who is that? Yes, they take the lead. Wow, 3 very close marbles. Cobalt Rollers, they get it too. Not going to be enough for the lead, though. Just one nudge off their teammates would take a lead. Oh, I not think that happened. No, it didn't. Wow. Oh, here come the Cobalt Rollers. Barely not going to nudge them. Oh, man, that is so close. Percussion people send themselves down. Percussion people, they kind of nudged away from the Polino. Still them in the lead. Oh, Cobalt Rollers mis-aimed there. They have one little shot. They only have one more marble. Cobalt Rollers. Oh, not going to get there. Oh, man. Cobalt Rollers mis-aimed completely. I think they probably thought they got the win. Oh, no. Did they? Oh, percussion people were clearly just on it. Cobalt Rollers, man, that's almost as close as the Saltwater Crocodile and Party Clowns match in the heats. But good job to percussion people. They received the bronze for this event. Now, Purple Hearts and the Party Clowns. These are your top 2 for today. Who will win the penultimate event? Bocce. And also, it's a perfect time for me to say that Purple Hearts are running not only for a 3rd medal, but a 3rd gold in a row after being one of the worst teams in custom comp history. Purple Hearts roll down, and it's pretty good. No, not their best. Party Clowns roll down, not going to be close enough. The Polino aims for the right this time, I guess. Party Clowns, did they take the lead there? No, they did not. Party Clowns just need a little nudge, but they get closer either way. Party Clowns have the lead now. Purple Hearts, not going to do enough here. Oh my goodness. Party Clowns trying to get through. Not going to be enough. Here come the Purple Hearts for their 4th. Not going to play anything. I'm going to nudge in the Party Clown marble that's furthest away. Party Clown sending their 4th. Not going to be enough. 1 marble left for each team. Purple Hearts, what can they do? Not enough. Party Clowns, as long as they don't screw this up. They won't. They actually nudge their team. Party Clowns win gold in Bocce. The funny thing is, none of them were all that close to the Polino. They all just bunched up near the middle. But they have won gold in Bocce. Congratulations to them. Purple Hearts a silver medal, and percussion people get a bronze. All 3 of these teams were in the relay podium, just in a different order. Congrats to these 3 for getting the win. Now we are looking at the championship. 9 can win it! Wow, that's a lot. Sneaky Strawberries lead by 3. Party Clowns and percussion people tied at 118. Caribbean Clowns and 4. Nectarines, Groovy Gamers, Key Limes, Purple Hearts, and the Crocodiles can win it. Fiery Falcons cannot win but can still podium, and everyone else, Ruby Rangers down to Team Blue, can't win it. A great job. Championship permutations are high. Next event is the elimination race, followed by the closing ceremony. I'll see you there. Goodbye. Dang, that was a long event. Very, very long.